Welcome to the Parenting Power Podcast, supporting parents with the real-life tools they need to raise the confident, interdependent people the world needs. Gail Bell and Julie Friedman-Smith interview experts who share their knowledge to assist parents in creating a home environment where kids can thrive.
Hello, I'm Julie Friedman-Smith.
And I'm Gail Bell.
And we're here with another Tools for the Trade.
Sometimes we're asked by parents, how do I not feel like I have to fix things for my kids? So when my kid's in distress, or they just lost a game, a hockey match, or they, failed their piano exams, I don't like seeing them sad. How can I help them?
That's such a great question because we can't fix it for our kids. And yet as parents, we often feel like we have to. That's our job, to make everything better, to make the bad feelings go away. That's one of the hardest parts about being a parent, is not being able to instantly take that bad feeling away. It's not our job and we can't do it. So what can we do? Well, we need to remember that when our kids are very emotional, big, sad, lots of scary feelings or sad feelings or angry feelings or worried, they're really worried about something, what we can do is talk to their emotional brain. That's the part of the brain that's in control. And so rather than going into logic and telling them why they shouldn't be feeling what they're feeling, or it's not very scary, or what are you thinking? How could you do that? You knew you weren't supposed to do that. Instead of going into all those logical things which aren't getting through to that emotional brain, we can just speak to the emotional brain. And a long time ago, we came up with 5 steps to empathy to help parents remember how to speak to the emotional brain in the moment. We can use logic later on when they're calmed down, but in the moment, what can we do? So we put this into 5 steps for empathy. LOVES, L-O-V-E-S. So L stands for look and listen for the emotion. Sometimes kids are telling us very quickly what they feel, very, very clearly what they feel. I'm mad. I hate this. Okay, that's great. But sometimes they pull away, or sometimes they act out. Their misbehavior is telling us that they've got a big feeling. If our heads are down in our phones, we might not see it. If we're not paying attention, we might not see it. So we need to look and listen for feelings. That's what the L stands for. O stands for one word. Instead of launching into your logic sermon, why are you doing that? What are you thinking about? This is not scary. Just say one word. Wow. Whew. Gee. Whatever word makes sense for you. And you say the word and then you shut your mouth. So you do not go into your old script. You say the word, you shut your mouth. L-O-V. V stands for vocabulary. So with vocabulary, we are naming the feeling. Some parents are hesitant to name that feeling. I don't want to tell them they're scared. It might make them more scared. No, they're already scared. We can't make anybody have a feeling any more than we can take it away from them. So we name it. Wow, you're shaking. Your body looks scared. Or your eyebrows are telling me you're very angry. Or I hear that you're mad. You just told me you're mad. You really don't like this. So name the feeling, because when we name a feeling, it's almost like we put handles on the feeling, give the child a way of holding on to it and dealing with it. And when we acknowledge that they're feeling that way, they don't have to scream even more loudly to tell us that they're feeling that way, because they know we heard them. So that's L-O-V. Then comes E. E stands for express empathy. You might say, I bet you wish you didn't even have siblings. I bet you wish there were 2 trucks so that each of you could play with them. Gail often, I've heard her use the term, I wish I had a magic wand and I could make it stop raining and we could go outside to play. So we are letting our kids know that we get how they feel. Are we giving them what they wanted? I bet you wish you had 2 trucks. We're not necessarily giving them 2 trucks, but we are helping them to know that we get how they feel. So that's L-O-V-E. S stands for stop the misbehavior. So while it's perfectly acceptable for a child to have a feeling, we do not have to allow the misbehavior that's coming from it. It's okay to feel like punching someone. It's not okay to punch someone. And so we really want parents to remember that it's okay for our kids to have feelings and emotions, and yet we need to step in and teach them different ways of expressing those emotions that are not going to hurt anyone.
Right. So there you go. There's a great tool to put in your back pocket, and all you need to remember is loves.
Talk to you next time. To learn more about Parenting Power, check out our website, parentingpower.ca. visit our Facebook page or follow us on Instagram and Twitter @Parenting Power.